Hi, I'm Jenny. I'm a nurse here at Integrative Health and Hormone Clinic, and today I'm going to show you how to collect for your NutrEval kit from Genova. This is a first morning urine collection and a blood draw. I have the contents laid out here. You have some vials here for your urine collection. There are two separate instruction manuals. One is for the urine collection, one is for the lab to follow for your blood draw. These contents here are for the lab when they draw your blood. We have a buccal swab or some cotton tip applicators if you are doing genetic testing. If you are not doing genetic testing with this kit, then you will not be doing the swab here. Then we have our FedEx envelope and our requisition form. There are certain medications and supplements that can skew results, so please look at the instruction manual to make sure that you are not taking any of those. You also should have been advised during your visit with your provider of any medications that you need to stop for the testing. If you have any questions about that, please look at the instruction manual or give us a call. You will be collecting your first morning urine in any clean collection cup that you may have at home. Unfortunately, there is not a collection cup provided in the kit. When you are ready to start this kit, you will collect your first morning urine and any nighttime urination that is done within 6 hours from your first morning urine. If you collect during the night, put that in the refrigerator, and then once you are done collecting your first morning urine, you will mix them together and then you will collect your sample. You will use this pipette right here to fill all 3 of your urine vials. Fill them up all the way to the top. Make sure your labels are filled out. You'll put them back in the biohazard bag and you'll put them in the freezer. They will stay in the freezer for a day. Then the next morning, you will be fasting for 10 to 12 hours when you will go for your blood draw. So make sure that you grab your frozen urine. You also have a freezer block in here that you want to make sure that you freeze before doing the kit. That will keep your samples cold in transit. So grab your frozen urine, grab your freezer block, and then everything that you need for the kit. When you take your kit to the lab, they will draw your blood. And depending on the lab, they might mail the kit out for you with your FedEx envelope. Some labs, especially if they're not as familiar with this kit, they might have you wait until they're done preparing your blood and have you mail it out yourself. So just keep that in mind. If you are doing genetic testing, you will be using these cotton-tipped applicators to swab inside your mouth. There are 2 applicators in here. You will use both of them. You will swab your cheeks, in between your gums. Make sure that you rotate it. You'll be swabbing pretty aggressively. You'll let it air dry for about 15 to 20 seconds. You will insert them back in this little paper envelope, and then you'll put them in this larger paper envelope. And so if you do this applicator, then you will include this in the kit as well. And that will be done before the blood draw. You want to make sure that you have all of your labels filled out. You also will make sure that you fill out your requisition form. We will fill out everything on our end, so you will be filling out the highlighted parts. On the front page, you'll be filling out this top section, and then on the back, you have your patient information, insurance. Make sure that you send in a copy of your insurance card as well. You'll want to send in your prepayment here, and then just make sure that you sign and date at the bottom, and then include your requisition form with your kit. A couple things that you will need to avoid before testing. 4 days before the blood draw, you want to avoid artificial sweeteners and MSG. And then 1 day before the blood draw, you want to avoid seafood. Otherwise, you'll eat your normal rounded diet up until the time that you will be fasting for the blood draw. If you have any questions after reading the instructions or watching this video, please do not hesitate to give us a call. Thank you.